Alright, so welcome everyone, and welcome for this second take given what happened yesterday. I will present my stream again. This is me. I said this is me. Okay. Hello. I will be in this small corner, will not be moving a lot. I stay there. And that's it, basically. Second thing, I think this is a speedrun marathon. You know everything. The timer is always there. Pretty obvious. The last thing that may be a little bit more unusual is this. This is the tracker. What is the use of a tracker? It shows all the items, not all the items, but all the important items in the game. So for example, you see in the top left corner the bow, then you see boomerangs, then the hook shots, then bombs. All those are items that are more or less important and that I will need to finish the game entirely. Or pretty much. Boomerangs, for example, are nice to have but not required. This is something important to remember. Basically, because this is a randomizer, my route can be weird, my item set can be weird. That's why there is a tracker, just in case of. Just to make sure you, the viewers, understand everything about what is happening. So, for the rest, I think we're pretty much ready to go. I think we are pretty much ready to go. So I will start the timer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. On every combo randomizer, I will start on the ship of Samus. As Samus, of course. Yet, as the title says, this is a combo randomizer. If you know Metroid a little bit, or Super Metroid, you may notice that, except the Morph Ball, I cannot get any other item without items. That's why I will be moving immediately through this door that connects to Link to the Past. Because in Link to the Past, well, I can save and quit to go faster, that's already a thing. And I have way more items, like one right there already. A red boomerang. Why not? The other interesting thing about A Link to the Past is that I can get pretty much everything I need for this game from inside this game, while for Super Metroid, I do not really need anything at the moment. Energy sure would be nice when I will be doing some tricks or some items, but here, for example, I just took this tree and I got bombs, which is exactly what I wanted. It's the best price I can get. So magic here, for example, is pretty useless at the moment. This item is annoying. It is the mirror. This item is locked behind Aghanim. Aghanim, which is a boss that can be required in some rare cases. Given the mirror is there, it is pretty much 100% sure it will be required. Pretty much. My chance. Oh, that's a vanilla mushroom. My chance for the mirror not being required is that I could eventually get Swamp Palace as a pendant, and no need to enter it. Because Swamp Palace is the only place that hard requires a mirror. Yet, the thing is that the mirror is anyway a really nice to have item for places such as Ganos Tower. Wow, double bomb drop. Such as Ganos Tower, Palace of Darkness, All a list of locations have dungeons that are big, that I may want to go back to the entrance, and so we already have a good 90% chance of Aghanim, the DLC boss being required, and this is bad. I bought the trees because I'm a bit late. I can get spurs from some trees by doing random stuff. I can get 3 different pulls. The first one appears when I killed one enemy. The second one appears when I killed 4 enemies and took damage. And the third one appears when I killed 4 enemies and did not take damage. Or when I come from Super Metroid, because somehow the game thinks I killed a lot of enemies in Super Metroid. Why? Good question. It's not a bug, it's a feature. To be honest, no one knows. Even the dev is like, I have no idea what the flag even is. Let's leave it like this. So you will see a lot of strange interactions between the two games. Like right now I'm hoping to find items from Super Metroid because I didn't find a lot. It's powder. Get a mushroom and a powder, it's very surprising. Right now there, we got power bombs. Power bombs obviously belong to A Link to the Past. I do not think you have a tool that destroys the entire screen. Well, you do, but not a bomb. In A Link to the Past, and that was the ice beam. So the items from Metroid can end up in Zelda, as well as the opposite. I can find items from Zelda in Super Metroid. And that is the entire point of this Combo Randomizer. An E-Tank, nice. The important thing to keep in mind is that you have 4 portals between the two worlds. You have one portal I just took from pretty much the ship. I don't have a bottle, why am I going here? To the Light World in Zelda, near Link's house. You have a second one from Dead Mountain to Norfair. Why not? You have a third one from the Dark World to Maridia, the back of Maridia. That can be a shortcut sometimes, but that portal is not always used because you need a specific item set to get to it. You need flippers in Dark World and no speed or ice because otherwise it's faster to go the other way. And the last one is in Misery Mire, near the 6th dungeon of the game, and it does connect with Laura Norfair, the lair of Ridley in Super Metroid. So you have to take those 4 portals into account, because they can help you accessing places that you normally wouldn't be able to. Like for example, if I get the Morph Ball right now, I will be able to access Dead Mountain without having a glove or the flute, which are normally required to get there. Right now I'm slightly annoyed because I don't have a lot of stuff. I have 4 bombs, it's not really a lot. I see, you give me 50 rupees? I will do the checks with those 50 rupees, sure game. 50 rupees is the exact price of 10 bombs. So it's kinda cool when the game just likes to give you bombs. Or 50 rupees. I wasted a bit because I didn't have enough to carry all 10 of them, but I will need to kill stuff. So right now I am moving across the entire world of Link to the Past because as you see, I'm getting items pretty much everywhere, they're not that much interesting. The mushroom is entirely pointless. Powder is nice to have, but at this point it's entirely pointless. The ice beam is nice to have, but at this point it is entirely pointless. Listen. Because right now what I want is a weapon, a glove, the morphball, the flute, things like that. Blue rupee? No, I do not need a blue rupee. Or another 50 rupees. Why not? What you may also need to know is that the fact that the combo randomizer is using portals means that you could get to explore a part of Super Metroid without the morphball, which can be really unfortunate, really slow, not slow but risky to soft lock. Soft lock means you're locked in a wall or something you cannot escape. Wow, double kill, nice. Just because I cannot morph with morphball. So if I get in a narrow space, oops, a sword, that is cool, and a speed booster. Speed booster is one of those items that is scary to get so early. Because with the speed booster I can get into Brainstar and unlock more items without the mod ball. Also I have 1.5 near crabs that do 2 also damage, so I mean why need KO hard? Or I can also take damage from these weirded bugs, that works too. What do you drop? Stun price is 20 rupees. Why not? You need to know that every time I kill an enemy that is stunned, the price drop will always be the same. Always. So what does that mean? It means that if I want rupees, I can stun a bunch of enemies, get 20 rupees from them, and that's it. The stun price is randomized too, it changes with every game. The randomizer is made by seed, so often I will say, hey, this is a good seed, or hey, this is not a good seed. Because the seed is basically the ID of the seed. It is the way that we can identify what seed does what, the way the developer sees them on the website, and so on. You pretty much have billions of seed. Well, there are 316 item locations. The various suit, wow. 316 locations in the game. They can be randomized pretty much everywhere. Some items exist multiple times though, so it reduces the chance, but still. Can you go away? Just annoying. The Vaya suit is a really interesting item to get that early, especially without the marble. If I get a glove and the lamp, or the flute, I could get the mountain and have to do not low warfare, but warfare without the marble. If I get the screw attack, power glove, the titan smiths and the flute, I could have to do lower warfare without marble. That happened to me once. That was not fun. But hey, it's random. I mean, it is kinda cool to say that, hey, I found my morph ball in lower warfare. Because people will be like, you what? This is impossible in any other mode of Super Metroid. Yes. Super Metroid has door randomizers and stuff, but finding the morph ball in lower warfare is only possible in specific modes like a door randomizer. And I know there is a door randomizer in this marathon, unless it hasn't been picked up. It's in submissions at least. We'll see. I remember two people do a race or a cup. I'm not really sure, but I play together and I do randomizer. It will be really cool. Yet, I think I'm the only one that is playing Link to the Past. I know Crowd Control submitted something for the Combo Randomizer too, but... well... right now, I have the choice between three items in Eastern Palace, 3 items at Sajwala, 1 item at Ajina, or 2, 4, 5 items in Super Metroid. So I will not be weird like the other day and say, let's go to the highest item density. Despite I would like Morph Ball to go there first, but... oops. But I don't want to get doomed like yesterday. What I did there is a blue suit. You get a blue suit by running very fast. And I mixed it with a short charge. What is a short charge? It is when you press your run button a bit before actually running. The game, for some reason, lets you get the blue suit earlier, and the blue suit destroys blocks. Oops. So it basically allows me to destroy blocks without doing a long reach around. Which is cool. In this room, I have to be careful because I can soft lock. Well, not this room, but the next one. Here. There is an item under the bridge. Yet, I can see it. I could fall to it. I would not be able to escape because I don't have the morph ball to escape it. And you need it, absolutely. Super missiles are really nice to have. They are a lot of damage. And, well, so many super missiles though. It's really a lot of ammunition. 25 already. You basically don't have too many super missiles before having like 80. 80 will start to be a bit much. But in Combo Random Morph Ball. Okay, that is luck. That's a lot of luck. So the speed booster was required to get there. To get the Morph Ball. And I will be honest, I was expecting various items, but not the Morph Ball itself to be here. That is really lucky of me. As I said, it's a randomizer. Be lucky or don't. The screw attack, that's a nice to have item too. A shield, that is a terrible to have item. Ah, it's actually okay, but for the memes we like to do shieldless runs. So it is rude. Whip. In this room, you might think, what is she doing here? She doesn't have the gravity suit, she cannot run in the water. I can run above this thing and do a shine spark here. That allows me to get through all the speed blocks and get this terrible reserve tank. But at least I know it is nothing interesting. And I got a reserve tank. You can tip your flanker Z in the chat. Things like that. All your memes, copy pasta? No, don't start spamming them. A flanker Z is way enough for the flanker Z tank. Screw attack also allows me to destroy some blocks like these ones. So it is useful to help me to save power bombs. That enemy drop the power bombs is way lucky of me again, because that's a rare drop. Enemies in this game have a % of chance of dropping some items the percent for disseminated power bombs is, I think, 2%. So, not a lot. But we got lucky, we got it. Here we'll farm a little bit, just because I have 3 nests, so it makes it really fast to farm. I just wanted a few supers, because we will be doing a trick that is not that easy. It's not an issue if I cannot make it, because that is not required, but sometimes it is really useful to do it, because you save a second trip here. What I need to do is to shut the door that is on the top right. I will show you. There's a door here. And I need to shut it with a super from a horizontally pixel perfect position. I need to be against the wall like this. Yet I cannot jump high enough if I stay on the ground. So I have to do some pixel perfect movements from here in the door. And that is quite tight. Oops. And that is a second try. Actually, I may be wrong, it may not be exactly pixel perfect. But it definitely has some 2-3 pixel precision. That is a sure thing. So the grapple is something that should not happen in vanilla, because you see there is a grapple block in this place. In randomizer, you can wall jump. The wall jumps are expected in one room in vanilla, in the entire game. And so you have grapple blocks a bit everywhere. And we can skip most of them in randomizers, speedruns, and so on. If you know Super Metroid A percent, you maybe do not know where is the grapple, because we do not pick it up. We just do not. It's too far away, it's not useful. That's a bow. That is a bow. The bow is another really nice to have item because, well, how can I say? It locks Eastern Palace and Palace of Darkness. It locks only the boss of Eastern Palace, and it may only lock the boss of Palace of Darkness. So it is possible for it to be in 300 locations almost. So I think it already is cool because I don't have to explore the entire game and I hope to find the bow. What I did there is another kind of mug ball. I did not do it in the room above because I had a speed booster, but I will show you. I will show you. Excuse me a little bit. By running and morphing at the same time as I hit the ground, I can warp faster in the morph ball. And not only I can not fall onto the bridge, but I can also go into the gates that are trying to block me. And that is really helpful to get those items early. In randomizer it may not be much sometimes, but in any percent this is the way you get your first super missiles, and that even allows you to skip an entire boss fight. So it is really nice. What else can I say? I am backtracking through Brainstar, as you see, because I got the morph ball in the middle of it, which is fortunate and unfortunate at the same time, because that's cool. I could full green Brainstar, there is nothing left, but at the same time, if I didn't go there, what would have happened? So here will be a little bit, I will jump that it's a little bit tight. Okay, first try, it's fine. I like to call it the swag wall jump because you don't need to do it. You can go all the way around. It's not harder. pretty much pure swag. Arrows, that's cool. That fits with the bar we just got. Power bombs. Power bombs are nice until we have like 20 of them, then it's pointless. Especially given I have the Varia suit. The Varia suit, it means I can explore a lot of things. I can explore Norfair entirely. Hook shots. With the hook shots and the morph ball, I can go straight to Eastern Dead Mountain, and that is really cool too. As I said, there are portals between the games, and that is really useful in this case. The Ice Rod, while getting all the items, this is really impressive. The Ice Rod is also one of those items that you want to see early if possible, because the Ice Rod locks one location in the entire game. The Ice Rod is only useful to kill Twinex, the boss of Turtle Rock. That's all. It's not used anywhere else. And therefore, it can be everywhere. It can be everywhere except on Twinex himself. So basically, we hope to find it early. I would like a little bit of energy because I want to do a Shine Spark soon that uses a lot of energy. And I have grapple, so it should be fine, but I have to be careful. I will talk about it later. So here we are just above the area where we get the Valina Morbor. I hate doing this room with ice, but I will keep ice because I'm using ice right after. That saves me to menu twice. E-Tank, that's convenient. Thank you, game. E-Tank is exactly what I wanted to get. In this room on the right, if I can open it, you have to do a Shine Spark to get an item. In Vanilla it is a super missile. I will do it the easy way because I have ice, so no reason to make my task super complicated. And that uses a lot of energy for our Wild Ruby. Then I have to go across all those spikes. Luckily, I have Grapple, so I don't have to touch a single one. If I had to touch them, I would have to take 1 or 2 times 60 damage. Because spikes aren't a lot. Well, actually not, because I have the Varia suit. The Varia suit in Randomizer reduces the damage of environmental things, like spikes, from 75%. So the spikes only deal 15 damage. That was a flute. Flute, or the ocarina, some people like to call it the ocarina, despite it is clearly named flute in Zelda and in here, but fine. It's useful, and could be required by logic, given a Varia, pretty much is not, by skills. But by logic is a really nice to have item. Now I'm being completely confused. By logic it is required. For me, with the skills I have, it is a really nice to have item. What can I do with the flute? I can quick warp, I can go to Misery Mire and to do that very quickly, and I can also access Lower Norfair via Misery Mire. I cannot do much in Lower Norfair yet, because I do not have anything to go through it. I will need high jump boots, space jump, or eventually with my skills, springboard. I will need more bombs too, maybe, but well, I need one of those. Even if by logic I will need only more ball bombs or space jump. How much energy do I have in my reserves? 20. Okay, I will refill for the marathon's sake. I mean, I'm not a marathon yet, but I did not save since a while. And I am submitting for a marathon, so I should maybe show some safety strats. Just to say I'm not crazy. I think event related would be cool. So that gives me a bit of time to update my tracker. So it's win-win. Why did I want to refill before going in this room? Because of this. There is acid everywhere, and acid does a lot of damage, even with the Varia suit. So usually you want... Whoa. Usually you want to be safe, and look, if I did not refill, I would have died. Good thing I did. So basically, right now I can do a lot of stuff in Super Metroid. I have Wobble, I have Speed, I have various suits. What I will do though is that I will go straight to Norfair and hope to clear maximum of stuff there. Just because I do not like Phantom. It's not because I do not like Phantom, but it's because it's way more common to be able to skip Rocket Ship than to be able to skip other things, like Norfair. Anyway, Norfair, I have my access to that mountain, that is also a lot of items. So I would like to get there. If you wonder why I charge a size park, I wonder too. Now, honestly, it is some muscle memory. When you speed there in Randomizer, the thing you do the most often is that you have to keep your shine spark or run again. Just because, well, this is an RP. I don't want to go to Rocket Ship yet. Just because otherwise you cannot break the bomb blocks. So right now I will be going down the famous, well, quite famous White Tower. I know many people like its music. I don't really know why. That's a pretty normal music to me, but if you want, I'm not judging. Everyone is valid. It seems good in this marathon. Ow. Giant side hoppers do a lot of damage. Usually you do not want to get hit by them. Oops. Please do the D-boost. Thank you. D-boosting is not a really hard to do thing. Just as a bit of a tricky timing. You need to be holding jump. You need to be facing the direction you do not want to go. Oops. And you need to press jump right after you get hit. Here, for example, I turn around too late and it doesn't work. And I am completely messing up this room. It's fine. There is like this. Space jump. And the blue mail. Space jump allows me to fly like this. And the blue mail is 50% reduction damage in Link to the Past. I'm here for space jump. In the 3 last seeds I played, space jump was just impossible to find. Space jump, where are you? That was a good question. Well, the first time it was behind speed, and speed was behind Ridley. Second time it was behind speed again, and speed was never found. So it was quite funny. No space jump for you. Space jump allows me to do this room very quickly though. As you see, I can just fly through. No need to use a grabber. And this is how it would be. I use a power bomb to check the item. Because one, if it is something good, it already opens the way out. Because I will need a power bomb in that case. And if it is not interesting, I can just leave before I am in that kind of maze, in that one. I know the solution of the maze, of course. But it's still a maze and that takes a little bit of time to solve, to go through. So right now, what I will be checking is this location with the vanilla spacer beam. I fall, no problem. Many runners will not even attempt to do what I do. Many runners will attempt that the blocks respawns and do nothing until it does. In my case, well, maybe a shot, but most of the time it does not cost me time compared to waiting. So now we're going towards our first boss of the game, and it will be a Super Metroid boss. I do not have charge, so this is a little bit tight to make a quick kill, but it should be possible. I am not the best runner of this game. You may find it's marathon, either in the entire game, obviously, but I think I'm good enough. At least to do a showcase of my favorite game. Double jump. Why not? So here we go. Scary music. Wow. I adore. And now we enter the boss room and we wait because this boss is laggy. I present you Kraid. Kraid is big, very big. Oops. I completely messed up. That's okay. Usually, if you miss the first try, it will be a little bit tight to get it a second time. But it's okay. Kraid is still a very weak boss. So even if you mess up the quick kill, it's still not a big time loss. And a power glove. The power glove is an item of Link to the Past. Obviously because Samus does not have gloves. She has an arm cannon. Do you put gloves on your own arm cannons? I don't think so. The glove! The power glove allows me to lift the light colored blocks, some rocks. Can I get one the RNG that is correct with those enemies? Like enemies that will not fall in my pit. It would be super cool. X-ray scope. So what I was saying is that with the power glove I can lift rocks in Link to the Past. And that is quite useful to access some locations, notably the Dark World. The Dark World will require me to have a power glove, the moon bar, and then either the Titan Smiths or the armor. The other thing I can do for the Dark World is killing Aganim. Aganim, who anyway has the mirror, so I'm quite interested, but it may not be required, we'll see. Oops, I fall again. Right now we are exploring Norfair. Norfair is the area that requires a Valia suit. There is a Master Sword. Just a little bit oddly colored, but it's okay. You see those rooms with the animated background. If I did not have the Valia suit, I would take continuous damage. And it means I could go through those rooms, but it will be hard. It will be hard because of the continuous damage. And in that case, it is called air running. Spring Ball. Immediate use. Spring Ball also allows me to do jumps. It's a ball. It also allows me to do some quick strats because the Spring Ball, when jumping, does not lower your run speed. It will always be the same. Here I'm going the long way, because some of you will say, but you have speed, you could go the short way. But there is an item here. And it's useless. So I should have gone the short way, but I couldn't now. Because this is randomizer. In this room again, I'm not doing any person strat, because I space jump. And that is something you need to keep in mind in randomizer. Is that in some rooms you will have items that are better than any percent, and in some rooms items that are worse. Just depending on your luck. Sometimes you may also get very weird item sets that you do not get in any category. That happens. Like, not having high jump boost, for example, is something very common in randomizer. Yet, in any percent, it is one of the first items you get. And Spring Ball is an item you never get in any percent. It's so slow. Gravity suit? And 300 rupees. Okay. The gravity suit is pretty much... No, actually it is. I can complete Super Metroid entirely. And we are 40 minutes in. Wow. The gravity suit allows me to move underwater freely, without any movement penalty, without being slow. And it also allows me to do the same under the lava. If you look at the tracker, you see actually that they have way more items for Super Metroid than Zelda. I assure you, that is random and not so common. It's not so common. Usually the game will prefer to give you items for Zelda. Which sometimes ends up in the Morph Ball in Turtle Rock. So basically... well, I can't finish Zelda, but... I just got a Morph Ball. That can happen. That's rare, but it can. So here, what I guess I will do is that I will full clear Super Metroid for what I can. If I cannot fall down those things, please. I hate this room. It's not hard, but I keep failing it somehow. This room is just my bad room. That's a battle. The battle is a very good safety because you can store stuff in it like fairies, in this case a red potion. That potion refills your hearts, so it's cool. And the battle also unlocks one location. The sick kid will only give you his item if you do have a battle. The interesting thing with my item set also is that I space jump. I space jump very early. And usually the game will prefer to give you more ball bombs just because of the way it is weighted. Yet there is one location that is unlocked by space jump and not morph ball bombs, and there is only one like this in the game. It is in Lower Norfair. It is that location with the big treasure statue. I will show you. Welcome to Lower Norfair, by the way. Enjoy the best music of the game. I really appreciate this music, so usually I try to shut up during this part of the run. I don't really know what to do in this case because, well, I should work. This statue will only grab you and drain the lava if you space jump up. Hello, Omega. You woke up. Wow. Oops. I messed up in my power bomb. It's okay though. And so the statue makes this item the silver arrows. Wow. Only acquirable. I don't know if that's a word, but only possible to acquire if you have space jump. This is Golden Torizo, probably one of the most easy bosses of the game once you know how to do. Just stand here on his feet. I did not get lucky, that's a bad RNG. That happens. Shoot things if you do not have enough ammo. And he will never hit you. I want more supers, please. Give me 10. Here I am using my missiles because if I do not have 20 missiles, it will not use the laser attack. So I will use only this attack. So it's better for me. Give me... okay, that's good. I'm taking this until you do the laser attack. Okay. Thank you, Omega. That's cool. So here is one of the portals to go into A Link to the Past. I can't do much because I don't have anything, but I can check the medallion I will need to enter Misery Mire, which is Quake, as well as the map. Ice Palace is a green pendant, like previously, and Skullwood is a red crystal. Also, Quake is required for mine. What does that mean? It means that in Link to the Past I have to collect 7 crystals to enter Ganon's tower, to kill Ganon himself. The crystals can be blue or red. There are 5 blue crystals and 2 red ones. The difference is that the 2 red ones also unlock me 2 other items in the pyramid. So this is quite useful. Oops. There are some pendants. As you noticed, Ice Palace was a green pendant. Pendants are not required at all to finish the game, but they unlock some items. The green pendant unlocks 1 item, which is in vanilla the Pegasus boots, the dash boots. And the 3 pendants together unlock the pedestal, which in vanilla is the Master Sword. That was an unlucky jump. So here I'm doing kind of low percent really. I do have a lot of supers and a lot of energy tanks compared to any percent. So space jump and screw attack. For the really fight itself, it will be a little bit scary. Just because 30 supers, yeah, cannot miss one. If I miss one super, I need to fix it by using missiles. 6 missiles per missed super. Eventually I could also use power bombs. Power bombs can hit 1 or 2 times for the damage of 2 missiles. So even if power bombs hit twice, they are still not as good as... Wait a second. I will soft lock if I go there. I have to watch my power bomb count. In this case, I do have a low count of power bombs because the seed basically. It cannot really do much. So here I'm going to kill those enemies. They give light, but they also give power bombs. And so I will be able to fight really. Only one? Okay. Yet, as you see, it makes the room really dark, so it's a bit hard to get out. So I need one in the bottom of this room. I need one to the yellow door. I need 5 power bombs. We agree on 5 power bombs. If I did not refill my power bombs, given I had 3, I would have been locked at some point. In this room. Unless one of the enemies here drops a power bomb. Let's just kill them. Yeah, I would have been soft locked. They did not drop anything. And this is not power bombs. Good thing I remember to be careful to my power bomb count. What you may say now is that, but you have 2 power bombs, how do you get out? I can get out pretty easily, because I can farm enemies that drop power bombs. Those meter pyros were really terrible when I was younger, because I could not figure out that I had to hit them when they were yellow. At least I hope they is yellow. I'm colorblind, I'm sorry. Those enemies, the balls as you see, do drop power bombs, so it's really useful. So now, I'm sorry, I will need to farm a bit just to have my ammunition to kill Ridley, given I do not have the charge beam. Fairies have other power bombs, but that is a rare drop. 2%? Something like that. Willy takes 30 supers. So I want to be careful and not to miss any. Let me open the door already. Let me not fall in the acid. 2 supers and we go. 1 super and we go. And let's go. 4th and last boss of the game. Yet the only second one I see in here. I will be careful, I will do it a little bit slowly to make sure I do not miss. Weirdly, I do not want the pogo pattern if I am doing something safe. Please. pogo pattern is good to do a lot of damage, but you can sometimes miss for no reason. Okay, I missed 3, that's very bad. Ridley, I'm shooting you. I think you were dead. Yeah, you were dead. Thank you. Pick me up. Thank you. Ridley has a bit of a special behavior when dead, because he will need to grab you or to miss 10 times. If he misses 10 times, well, you do not need to be grabbed, but it's slow, because of course he has to miss 10 times. If he grabs you while he has 0 HP, he will just die and explode like that, while grabbing Samus. Sometimes Ridley will do a weird thing with his explosions, and will explode for pretty much no reason. It's rare, it can happen. Usually it is due to some change in the behavior of Ridley. Somehow causes the failed attempt increment to rise really quickly. The lava bugs race is now extinguished. Poor lava bugs. They were peaceful and wanted to end starvation in the world, but they have been killed for elimination. They have been killed to kill a dragon. Isn't that like a little bit better said like this? Once again, this is a marathon. Normally I should not save here, but just to be sure, it's better to save, just for safety. Oops. This is a reason you save, because sometimes crew attack is like, nope, I don't want to work. Die. And so, taking 2 times the damage despite having crew attack was slightly scary, but it can happen. Reason you save. What is this item? This item is a full art. I can see it quickly. It takes me some time to get it, so I will not get it. I have the blue mail, it should be fine. I hope. And the item here is supers. Notice I'm still picking up ammo because I don't have charge beam. And if Ridley is the last boss of the game, you still have the final boss of the game, Mother Brain. Mother Brain takes 60 super shots, and only that for our second phase. You still have to beat the first phase before. In other words, Mother Brain is really strong, and you want to have something. You want to have enough ammunition to kill her as soon as possible, basically. So here we are back in Norfair, and we will do a little more checks for example, Crocomire. Yes, that's what we are doing. Crocomire. Crocomire is just some kind of dragon too that only wants to live alone. Yet we have to kill Crocomire for some reason. Right here I'm trying to do a gate glitch. What is a gate glitch? It is shutting the door from the wrong side, so it opens without the wave beam. It does not mean I'm doing a glitch that gets me out of the logic of the game, because I can reach around with the speed booster. If I did not have speed booster, what will be a Crocomire will not be in logic. What does that mean? It means I can get items. But it means I will have to get other items somewhere before those items. In other words, if I did find the speed booster in Crocomire, it would have means that the wave beam is nearby, or at least not locked by the speed booster. Here I find entirely because I still have a good part of the game to do, and I still don't have the charge beam. Did I read Metroid manga? Sadly, I do not have money to buy such things. Now you will tell me, it is on internet, it's for free. I do not know where. I know there is one, but I never get time to look for such things. Hello, Crocomire. Crocomire is that boss you never see in any percent. Because Crocomire has what? Grapple beam. In vanilla, I mean. Grapple beam is pretty pointless in any percent because grapple is only useful for Shackle. And yet you can still access Shackle without a grapple by doing some tricky tricks. With Ice Beam. And I do have Ice Beam, so for some people like probably Punk. Punk is in this marathon, I think. The grapple beam is actually really pointless. If I am talking too fast or not clearly or stuff, please tell me by the way, chat. So here we found a lamp. The lamp is cool, because the lamp is the last item I needed to kill Aghanim, and I know Swamp Palace is a crystal. Swamp Palace being a crystal, I will need the mirror, absolutely. That was an item to make a spike suit. The spike suit is some weird state you can make to shine spark everywhere, without having to run like I do here. It is very hard to do, it is double frame perfect trick. I got it once in my entire life. As I said, I'm pretty okay at randomizers. If I could do those three, or come on. If I could do all those tricks, I would probably not be doing randomizers, but any percent, 100%, things like that. Well, I could read it, but how long is it even? About the Metroid manga, I mean. People are talking with me in chat. Keep that in mind, because you may not know that at all in the VOD. Because I know the chat is saved for maybe 15 days, then it disappears. I don't really know why they do that, but okay. I'm not complaining, it's already cool that I have free video hosting and a way to get some money, stuff like that. It's a cool place, but there are some oddities still. Ouch. So right now we did check everything in Norfair, so we will move to the next area. Maridia. Maridia is usually the one area you want to keep last, because Maridia is slow, especially for Shaktor. I never checked this. That's a mistake. This is the vanilla item boost location. It requires pretty much nothing and it adds the moon pearl. That's a mistake, I did not check that, but I guess I got too many items to even remember all this. You noticed there was a bunny earlier in Link to the Past? With the moon pearl? Not anymore! I will now be Link and will be able to do stuff in the dark world. Actually, no. I will do Maridia first, despite I could do that mountain. But from another point of view, to get the mirror for Aghanim, I also need the Pegasus boots. So I do not really want to go back to Zelda yet. I would like the Pegasus boots. Despite those could totally be in Zelda itself. Oops. Why do I keep missing this last jump into the door? My idea is this area with really big rooms and very little items. But hey, it has items, so we need to check it. Those dual missiles, they're not really interesting. I did not jump, did I? I did not. So we will be checking everything we can in Super Metroid before going into Link to the Past, I guess. I shot the missile a little bit too early and it got off screen and it despawned. That happens often with this door. The cane of Beer now is the bad cane. It's the cane that unlocks nothing. Well, it unlocks a Spike Cave. Spike Cave, which is a single item location you do not want to get to. But it's an item location? Yes. Omega, I don't know if you were there yet. But do you remember where the grapple was? The grapple was possibly very early in the seed, I'm not sure. And if it is, it means that Shektor, the worst location of the game, is likely to have something. Just because earliest you have access to something, the likeliest it is to have something interesting. Just pure statistics there. Gravity was behind Varia, which was Sphere 1. So Gravity was Sphere 3. Grapple, I think, was also Sphere 3. So it means the item at Shaktul is Sphere 4. What are spheres? Spheres are the total of items I can get with a predetermined item set. For example, in this game, I had the speed booster in Sphere 1. I could get it from the beginning. I then had the morph ball in Sphere 2. I then had Gravity Suit in Sphere 3. This Gravity Suit requires the morph ball. At least it did in this case. And I think Grapple was also in offer. So it means that Grapple will be sphere 3, which means Shack Tool is in logic. Actually, no. Grapple was in Brinstar, I remember now. Grapple was in Brinstar, so Grapple was actually sphere 3 too. That means White Shield, I don't really want that. Shack Tool is super early in the game and I will check it. Many people would say, do not check Shack Tool, it's a big time loss, it costs 1 minute. Well, this is a rare case with Shack Tool super early in logic. Shack Tool is in sphere 4. I'm going to do it. Who is Shack Tool? It's this guy. You will only see him in 100% or max percent categories. He has, in the vanilla game, a spring ball, which does this. It's not much, but something. And he needs to dig this entire pathway. And he's slow. Wait, what? That's Shack Tool. And Shack Tool had a full art. So here, I'm resetting my game. You may notice that I saved before going here. And I 5 it next, not 4. Tracker, please update. Save was meant so I could easily get back here. It's faster than going all the way back, despite I lost my precious acquired E-Tank in the right sandpit. With 5 E-Tanks in both suits, I do not really need more. What is in the sphere? The King of Somalia. Please? Wait a second, was it inverted when I was looking with X-ray? I will look the VOD because I think it was inverted when I was looking with X-ray. It may just be me though. That would be the kind of bug report that would be super funny. Many people here again would say, why did you not do sandpits after Dragon? And I will say, because after Dragon, I want to go into the Dark World from the back door. Because I do not have logical access to it except via Ganim. And even if I have to do a Ganim, I know the boots have to be nearby. Because the reason I want to do a Ganim is the mirror on the Bojack ledge. So that means I can... Oops. That even if a Ganim may be required and that even if the boots could be in the Dark World, it would be cool if I could, like... Space jump? If I could get the boots before doing a Ganim. The other reason is just that with the boots, of course, it's faster. So, Yet, I left the... I left a rocket ship on the side. I decided not to go there. And that may be a mistake. So actually, let me rethink my route. Maybe I should go to Link to the Past. Just a quick walk to Link to the Past and check a few items like Dead Mountain. Wow, I'm missing everything. I'm missing everything. Omega! Where did you find those? 10 bits? Actually, let me look because that is behind my tracker. Ah, it did put you. It did. Can I talk? It did place you on third position. No. Well, he solved one of the mysteries of Twitch to me. I never knew what happened in that case. You donated 10 bits, so thank you a lot. I really appreciate it. But I wonder in that case, given you were tied with someone else that gave 10 bits, are you second or are you third? According to Twitch, apparently, none. Or maybe it just did not update yet. Maybe if you say something now it will say. For the others, this is Dragon in Vanilla. It is the third boss of the game. Dragon is not particularly hard, especially given I have the grapple. Grapple is a way to do the quick kill on Dragon even faster than what you do in any percent. Yet, in any percent, it is not worth to go grab it. This is good. No, I missed the quick kill. Don't spank me. Don't spank me. Dragon, please. Dragon is being garbage. Fine. Well, let's shoot some things. Okay, your turn. Don't really know how Twitch decides for this. Again? This time. Thank you, Dragon, for not cooperating. They did the dragon dance. There is an Easter egg. I never think about saying it. The small enemies that dance before dragon spawns actually write something. If you look at how they're moving, they're actually writing cake or love. Which is really something absurdly romantic for a game developer to make. Like, wow. I'm making a game. I will put I love you somewhere hidden in it. I'm saving here because I think it's faster to reset if there is nothing in plasma than going all the way back. It's also a rare save. But this one is not for safety, it is for speed. Yes, I fall here, which is slow. No problem, it's okay. After the Dragon, one location unlocks, and it's the location of, in Vanilla, the Plasma Beam. The most powerful beam of the game. It is a little bit out of the way. Actually, it is totally out of the way, but it is really powerful. Powerful enough so we can't take it in any percent. And powerful enough so it kills Ridley in 20 shots. Do a game and write love you Nia. Love you Nia somewhere. I am not game developer. The Faden is, but not me. I know you guys say all game developers and stuff like that, but that's out of my skills. Come on. Oh. Fine. I killed the bottom one, and I should have checked the item first. It's supers. I kinda want supers, but let's do without this. So once again, I reset the game, I go back to my last save. It's slightly faster. It is faster if I do not fall in this room. So not like the previous time. You just do some sprites sometime. Are you not making a game using tools? You are. Playing ball also makes this room super easy. You can just spam over those guys. So I enter Zelda. It lags a lot for some reason. And then I can check a few things before going back to Super Metroid. See that my inventory changed. I got a lot of items. As I said, yes, the games do communicate with each other. I never checked the silver arrows on the tracker. Apologies. Yeah, Twitch ranked you. Yes, it did. I'm sad it did put you in third place and not second though. It's a tie, Twitch. Why you so mean? A 7. Oops, too much yay. Are you trying to make a cute chat? Haha, you thought you could get me, bird. No. Eating from my bottle. So what I can do here is Dead Mountain, yes, that's what I wanted to do. I can save the old man. Someone will have to explain me how this old man managed to get here. And why he even got here, but... Game mysteries. We will never know. I dropped the old man at his house, I guess. Or some space missiles. Ask me where I got those two. And by ask me, I mean, don't ask me. I don't know. Dead rocks. Squirrel things are named dead rocks. Every single game, if they can annoy me, they will. Because they are evil. They are evil. You cannot kill them. You can stun them, but you can also stun them inside you. So it kills you, basically. Well, they're terrible at me. Titan Smiths are a really convenient thing to find here. Because I need a Titan Smith for Dark Dead Mountain, and I'm in Light Dead Mountain. So basically, I can just finish the checks here, and then go in Dark Dead Mountain. It will be super convenient. A heart. Rupees. Rupees. And an upgrade. Can I do the bomb jump? Maybe not, because I'm blind by the window. I should open the window, by the way. But at the same time, I'm scared you will hear everything outside. Birds. Notably birds. Should I do it? Maybe, maybe not. That item on the Sky Island is an E-Tank. I could get it, but I do not need it. I have enough E-Tanks to finish the game. To finish the game, you need 3 E-Tanks. Even I'm not that good at the game, I will take 4 by safety. It's okay. I think I am pretty much one of the only 80% runners that do take 4 E-Tanks only, despite having a personal best above 50 minutes. We found the flippers. The flippers are also something very cool, because they allow me to swim. Dead rocks. With the flippers I can then swim in the dark blue water, and that is useful to get Swampalas, the art required for Swampalas. It's useful to get the Ice Palace, but I do not want to get to Ice Palace. It's a abandoned dungeon. What did I do there? When I move a block, the block is pushed. It makes sense. When the block is pushed, it is not actually a block anymore. It is just a sprite of the block moving. What does that mean? It means that I can use items through the blocks. In this case, I can use the hookshot through the blocks to just go faster than the block and end up the other side. Here I cannot enter Total Rock, but I can check the medallion that is required. It's Ether. So the medallions that are required are vanilla, but inverted between the 2 dungeons. Mesolemaya should require Ether, and Quake should be the medallion for Total Rock. Why did I hookshot to the bottom? I'm tired. Left. Piece of earth. And right. Another bottle. A red bottle in an E-Tank. With the flippers I can do a little... some extra checks. I can check 4 items, including the famous, fabulous, terrible King Zora. Usually you do not want to check him, but I have the money. I am not in a too bad location. I think I can go there safely. I will also notice that compared to yesterday, I am not in such a bad place. Like, it is 1:30 and I have stuff. Well, yesterday it was a complete mess. 1/30 and I got the morph ball. Like, wow. Yesterday was really amazing. So what I will probably do is check King Zora, check the back of the escape, which needs a glove, and then go in the village of GP. Whoa. And then go in Wreckage Ship. Just because I can. And because that could leave the fire rod, if I am lucky. More ball bombs. Not a required item, still a really cool one. More ball bombs, infinite and break most blocks. So it's cool. It's the job of power bombs, except they're infinite. King Zola. Okay. King Zola just sold me the single arrow. The most useless item of the entire game for 500 rupees. Thank you, King Zora. You should do that the marathon day. Thank you. 50 rupees, an E-Tank, and a map. So there is an item in the dark. Thank you. This is the escape. In the vanilla game you will do it first, because you don't have the choice. Come back here. Yet, this is randomized. So you can choose to not do the escape first. In the combo rando you don't have the choice, do not do the escape first. And so that allows you to go reverse way through those rooms. For red meal, I reset the game. What I am hoping to find in Wreckage Ship is either the hammer, either the boots, either the fire rod. In A5 sword, and I never clicked it in the tracker. ESO, I do not know what is ESO, Omega. 10 of the base, where did you get those? Seriously. Thank you a lot. I was going to say if you want to support me you can leave me in the background, but that's way better. Thank you a lot. Power bombs. And I shooting just at the right moment. And I failed my jump. Wreckage Ship is normally an area you will do without the gravity suit. ESO is Elder Scrolls Online. I see. I was trying to find a meme, but I do not know enough about this game. Just know this game is a meme. That's all I know. Sorry guys, I know my games, not everything. That small bomb I used is a morph ball bomb. Thing I got. I can do this too. That is bomb jumping. Of course in this game, in this seed I mean. I got space jump so it's pointless. but that's possible. That was a quick phantom pattern. Wow! Oh no, I shot too many times. That was a double fast. Wow. Triple fast. But I do not have enough missiles. Phantom, I want a slow. I need a slow to farm actually. Thank you. Ah, I missed my slow. One super and he's dead. Come on. I am not good at Phantom. I am not good. I should practice it more. It's done anyway. That's cool, but the interesting thing is that look at the tracker. We killed all Metroid bosses, and we did nothing in Link to the Past. Not a single dungeon. That's rare too. It happens you play one game way much more than the other, but at this point, that is really rare. I don't know why I get all the rare seeds for my showcases. The good thing is that at least today, Ice Palace cannot have the King of Somalia and the Morph Ball, because I got them already. Ice Palace could instead have the Mid-Aliens. Oops, I missed the block. Morph Ball bounce have a very little range, but hey, they're infinite. We cannot complain about something infinite. As I have 80 tanks, not 7. Tracker, why are you never updated? This is the worst spiky. No, this is the spiky room of death. Normally, you will be scared of this room, it will be super hard. But hey, I got gravity and Varia. This room is a piece of cake, I can have a deboost and everything without risking dying. If you do not have any suit, the spikes will do 60 damage, the platforms will do 200 damage, and the water will slow you down a lot. So this room is basically suit room. Oops. I missed my deboost by a few pixels. It's okay. It was still pretty fast. With space jump anyway, deboosting is not even faster than space jumping across. It's pretty much the same speed. What did I do there? I clipped to a block. Yes, I did. How does that happen? I don't really know. I know that if you have a space of 2 blocks empty, and above you have a single block that is full, you can clip through by doing some weird jump into it. Sadly, I'm really good at using glitches, but not really good at knowing why they work. I'm more the kind of people that enjoys glitches without finding them. Yet I found some pretty useless glitches. Sadly, as I said, they're pretty useless. RIP. So here we get the missile in the sky, which is a missile. With me, the missile in the sky is always a missile. Always. I want this. And I want not to get stuck, please. So here is the area you will do normally get the gravity suit in the vanilla game. Once again, it has water everywhere, because the developer really wanted to be like, learn to hate water. You hate water, it's terrible. Water is slow, water is annoying, water is everywhere. Hey, now you can swim. This is a circuit scene of a good 50 seconds. I will take it to drink a bit. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Do not talk as much as I do with the drinking. It's not really good. I know it's a mistake I do, but I cannot really do much about it. Right now, if I wanted to, I could finish Super Metroid, and actually, I will not, because I want to save the animals. For the showcase, of course. We need to save the animals for the showcase. For people watching this, I mean judges and administrators watching this. Yes, I could finish Metroid first and therefore not be able to save the animals at all. But I am never forced to finish Super Metroid first, and I will never do it. I did it maybe once out of a good 80-90 seats. To say how rare it is for me to finish Super Metroid first. To kill Mother Brain before killing Ganon. You can, but it has really no interest. Even the credits are longer if you do that, so. Short credits. Short credits are better. Then it is worse to kill Mother Brain after again. So basically, I checked 100% of the items in Super Metroid. I checked 100% of the items in Super Metroid. This game is finished. What I will do now is killing a Ganim, because I know a Ganim is anywhere required, because a Ganim has the mirror. The Lumberjack item is unlocked by Aganim, and well, I need a mirror. So here we go. Today we got one DLC. We got the Aganim DLC. I will check the dungeons too. Eastern is a pendant. Tower of Hera is the Red Crystal. I can just do that. Silver arrows are really powerful. In Aganius Tower, we will have 2 chests. Sadly, birds are a key guaranteed. So no items in there. Please die instead of touching me with your sword. It's okay though, I've read mail, I don't fear anything. I thought it was you. It's fine. I have a lot of arrows anyway, so I can spend them. It doesn't matter. Those are cool arrows. I never do this with silver arrows. It's so rare. So here we go, upstairs. Almost at the final boss of this tower. Oh, please. Don't try to push me in the pit. That's just mean. This guy is agony. And the girl is Zelda. She's gone. But see, here. You can bet a number of blue balls he will send me. In average it is 3, it can be up to 12, I think. Already 2. Already 3. The lightning is guaranteed, it's every 4 shots. This is guaranteed, the first shot after a lightning will always be a normal ball. Wow, already 4. Okay, we do not get the maximum. 5. I cannot really do much about speeding up this. It's pure RNG. It's 5, it's 5. That's good. 6. 6 blue balls. That is very bad, but let's say it's okay. I do not have the armor and therefore I do not really want to do Path of Darkness. So I did again because I needed to. But I will go to the North and Dark World. Catfish first because I isolated Catfish, and then the rest from the village. The boats still could very well be in Palace of Darkness itself. That will be annoying, but that's possible. Yet the probability I would have to get the mirror before getting the armor are very low. The mirror unlocks 1, 2, 3, 4 chests that are not locked by bots, by armor. So it's quite unlucky I will not get the armor before Pass of Darkness. And then I open my menu and see I have the armor. Now. The only portal I can access with the myths is the one that is here. It is not too bad, but it is a little bit out of the way compared to some places like Path of Darkness. It is still the most used portal in both vanilla and randomizer. because it is just conveniently placed between Stone and Skullwoods. Chess game in Vanilla is pure random. You can get the prize that is in it after playing 1, 2, 3, 50, 100, 1000 times. In Rando, it will always be the first time. Always. Because you do not want to lose your Rando race, because you get your chess game on the 100 times. That's just not fun. Some of the LNG of the game has been removed. Of course, you have to remember that the randomizers, the randomizer community and everything are shared a lot with the speedrun community. Why was I a bunny? There are some enemies called bunny beams, like this one, yellow, spinning, that can hit me and change me into a bunny for a limited time. It means I just was a little bit too slow. That happens. Stone is a dungeon that I have to do because it is a crystal. You can listen to the music to recognize it is a crystal. Come on. And anyway, in Stone, given the way the dungeon is made, I will anyway need to full clear it. I only have one worry. It is that one chest is locked behind armor. Yet I am one of the people that wants to say, there is only one chest behind the armor. Let's do it anyway. The big chest in this dungeon is locked behind the armor. Why? I don't really know. But the developers decided so, which means we don't really have a choice. Of course, you had to go down. I have to blow up this wall for some lore. The boss of this dungeon is named Blind. And she is blind because of the light. Yet there is something really weird with that boss. It is that in all the English books I've seen, blind is a she. While in all the French books I've seen, blind is a he. So I think I will just say there. Because there is something that doesn't match. It's just weird. Game developers not agreeing, I guess. Maybe translators being gore. So notice I do not have the compass, which means at the moment I can hope the compass is the item in the big chest. It is a 50-50 chance, because the boss can also have the compass. The compass and the map are guaranteed items in every dungeon. They're useless. I know it is the boss, I know how the dungeon looks. I saw Blind likes to tell puns. So I know there is a compass in this dungeon and an item that I do not know what it is. King of Birna allows me to deal damage and to be invincible at the same time. And sadly, Blind had the compass, so it means there is an item in the big chest of this dungeon. Unfortunate. can still check a lot of stuff in this game, and I hope to find the boots quite early now because the timer is going fast. The timer is going very fast. Bug. Oops. Let me change this really quick. Really quick. I noticed, because of the tracker, that I do not have background input. I just had to quickly change that. It's not much. It's surprising I didn't notice it before though. The book is an item that unlocks me 2 tablets. Sadly, both of those are actually locked behind the mirror. Yet, I can access one of the 2 with the hammer, but I don't have it either. Power bombs. This game in vanilla is also randomized. You can have an infinite number of digs before getting your item. In the randomizer, it is between 1 and 30, always. If you do not get 30 digs in one game, you have to do it again. But that is just your fault. You're bad. That's what it means. So right now I took this frog with me. I would like to take it back home, but I do not have a mirror. Wave beam. Wave beam is the beam that goes through walls. It is personally my favorite beam. I like it. It goes through walls. And it is kinda wide. Here we check the hype cave. How much will the hype cave deserve? Give it a nose out of 10. Fire rod. Super missiles. For the fire rod, I personally will give it 8 out of 10. And I do not know why I got the sanctuary, because I have the fruit. It's faster not to go to sanctuary if you have the fruit. So I can take this little smith back home. Oops. Because the smiths, unlike in the vanilla game, those keep... No, not those keep, that doesn't make sense. The smith keeps following you during a save and quit in the randomizer, so you can do his quest without the mirror. The annoying part in this case is that we know where the mirror is, and it is really frustrating. Because now we need the boots. And knowing where the mirror is, but not what is useful to access it, it's quite frustrating. Oops. It's a cable in my neck. I was wondering what was touching my neck. It's a cable. The mic didn't fall down. It's okay. So with the fire rod I can full clear Skullwoods, which is good. What is less good is that I can also enter Ice Palace, which is a pendant. That's not cool. Skullwoods has only 2 items in the chest. That was one immediately. Skullwoods also has those giant ants trying to grab you. They're called Wallmaster. They can grab you, put you back to the entrance. They are annoying. Sometimes they can even crash the music or random stuff like that. So right now, having the fire rod in hand, I will go straight to the boss, Motula. Motula is the name of this boss. And you guys can be happy you play on the English version, for most of you. If there are people that played this game on the French version. The names of the bosses. Wow. So I have a snake boss, how do I call it? Snake. Good name. That's a French version. It's really terrible. Oops, I messed up. What I wanted to do is push the mummy inside the spike and hope it takes 2 times the damage. So I kill it in 1 hit. It did not work, so it's fine. Motula does not take damage if I push it back inside the spikes. So I want Motula to be in the center of the screen the longest possible. And not on the side like right now. Four. I said 4. Motula. Motula, I think, is the hardest boss in the vanilla game. To me, Motula is definitely the hardest boss in the vanilla game. Just because of that thing with the spikes. Needing the killer boss and account for the fact that the knockback of the boss can make the boss not take any hits is really weird. That's something that is used in some games. But those games are meant to be particularly hard. This case is just a bug. Small key, no luck for me. I want to find the second item in this dungeon, yet it looks like it is in the big key chest, or, if I am not lucky, in the big chest with the big key inside the big chest. By counting the items in the dungeons like this, you can hope not to have to full clear the dungeon. You can hope. Sometimes you're not lucky and you last locate the item though. That happens. In vanilla game you should push the right statue on the switch. Here I have the King of Somalia. Luckily, thanks to Randomizer. Of course, this is a big key. This is not lucky. So it means my second item is in the big chest. So I did last locate it. And I don't know why I took the hook shots because I wanted bombs. I was thinking about something else. Probably. Not in my way. Thank you. Spacer is the second item. Right now, the best option to my eyes is going into Eastern Palace and Sage voilà. Because those are Sphere 1 checks, and I still did not do them. You see that red gourd that goes super fast and that spotted me instantly. That gourd is called Usenbolt because of this, and it is super annoying. I dodged the second one. That's cool, it doesn't happen every time. Sometimes you just cannot. Magic cape, a bottle, protection, but nothing really cool. Yeah, just take damage because it's faster than killing the enemy. I wish I had the boots, because the boots can displace so much faster. And when I say so much faster, it is actually really faster. With the boots I can hold my soul, use the hook shot, dash at the same time, and it gives me some weird super dash state. That's called an item dash, and that only works on the Japanese version. Something you need to know is that the Combo Randomizer here uses the Japanese version of Link to the Past and the NTSC version of Super Metroid. Well, not yet, but the Super Metroid version NTSC is also the version that has been used in Japan. So technically, it is a universal version. Super Metroid, I think, exists only in Europe and the rest of the world. And it really exists in Europe because 50 FPS. Most of the games that this old used to run in 50 FPS for European PAL version due to technology limitation here. Why do I keep failing this thing? I need to practice this one. As you hear the music, this dungeon is a pendant. It means it is not required to complete. But I'm running out of checks. I do not really have much to do right now. And that is annoying me because, well, it adds time to my timer. I will kill the boss anyway because there is a possibility I have to do the pedestal. And the pendant, only use of the pendant is the pedestal. As you notice, I check my inventory, I do not have the map, I do not have the compass. That means the boss has one of the two, and the big chest, the other one. So many failure drops in this game. Why did you shoot White Link? I was looking at chat, not at the game. Excuse me. I know my setup with the fast kill, well, with the kill with the silver arrows is not conventional. It is actually not even slower than the conventional one, because I have silvers. It is really quick anyway, it is one arrow, one kill. It's really easy. What I will do now is checking Misery Mire. Because Misery Mire, now I have the Moon Bar as 2 items. I cannot open the dungeon itself, but I can see the 2 things on this side. Please die. I know the dungeon itself requires Quaked, so I cannot enter it yet. Full ult. And a missile. I cannot do anything else here. What I will do then is Desert Palace. This Desert Palace is opened by the book itself, as well as I don't have the mirror, and Desert Palace could be locked by the boots, which lock the mirror. Desert Palace is a good choice for a dungeon I do not really want to complete right now. At least I hope it is. There is also this guy on this side of Desert Palace. He had nothing. Unfortunate for me. I need also to remember to check that mushroom. I have the mushrooms in so long and I still did not check it. The book is the vanilla way to enter Desert Palace. But if you get the flute, the Titan's Myths, and the mirror, you can also get here from Misery Mire. Desert Palace is the second dungeon in the vanilla game. It is actually its vanilla pendant, which is funny. I need to go there first, just in case it's a big key. It is a big key. I can check the torch. The torch means that there is a map. Which means I can complete this dungeon without the boots. That is cool and not cool at the same time. It is cool because it means I have more checks. It's not cool because it means I have more checks. I want to check the most things possible, but I also want not to have to check a lot of things. This is all the paradox of Randomizer. Compass. So Land Molas, the boss of the dungeon, has an item. Found upgrade, it is a useless item. So now we go get Land Molas and the item on the ledge, because I've never checked that one. That's part of my routing. Some people say it's a mistake. I think it's fine. Like, of course, if I am in a weird situation, like super early game, sure, I check it. But in this case, well, kinda mid-game, late game. And this is charge beam. Let me update my tracker without killing me, please. Charge beam is useful for various reasons, and notably because I have now infinite ammunition, technically. So I do not need to pick up missiles or supers anymore. Because I have just charged. What is with the fairy drops? I have so many fairy drops, that is not common. I have to say also that the way this seed is turning, with the boots, the armor, and 2 medallions for go mode is particularly strange. This is also something that doesn't happen every day. That's... well... it happens. Oops. Oh, yeah, same place. Same place. I was wondering where was the enemy. Oops. Our wild repeat is useless. So where do I go now? I guess I have to go in Past the Darkness. I will put a mushroom. I will turn in the mushroom. And then if it is the armor, I will be angry. Because I did so much stuff without the armor when the mushroom was available since the beginning of the game. Just a missile, that's cool. Because I killed again him, I have an extra portal that does not require the armor. That is happening. It can be found right at this place, behind the walls, under the kind of gate. This allows me to get easily to Past the Darkness and is the vanilla way to get there. So now we're doing Past the Darkness. We hope nothing will go terribly, I guess. It's really simple. I can do everything in this dungeon except the boss. So if I find the armor in this dungeon, I will be very happy. If I do not, it means my progression was once again in Ice Palace. Which is unfortunate. But it can happen. So, Past the Darkness. First chest here is available all the time. You can always open it. If it is a key, it's good. In this case, it is the big key. It means that Past Darkness was a bow locked. In other words, I need the bow to get inside this palace. Good thing I have it. With the bow, I can just go to the right side. It's kinda easy. Yet, I do not really know what I should do after this. I think I should go in Ice Palace. I am trying to think, excuse me. Randomizer sometimes can be really a puzzle. When you start running out of locations like this, which is unfortunate of course, but it can happen, it's slightly annoying. But it can happen. Oh, you do so little damage. Wow. Oops. It will take a while to die, and I have a feeling about no, I do not. Cool. It takes a while to die, yet I think it is still faster to kill myself than to go back to the entrance. But this is the unfortunate effect of having no armor, no mirror. Finally, we are free. For every data with the raid, I missed it. I'm sorry. My page froze, and I noticed it because my stream was at a weird data. Every data with the raid of 5 people. Welcome! Thank you for the raid. Big crab raid. That's cool. Thank you, Twitch, for freezing. Maybe you raid broke it. I'm okay. This seed is way better than what I got yesterday. Like yesterday, I pretty much got my morph ball like at 1:30. Today, well, I'm getting a bit stuck, but if my item is not in Past of Darkness, I will find it quickly. Just because I do not have a ton of stuff to check anymore, and I can only find major items. I find Quake, for example, I know I have to go in Metroid A. It's easy. What do we have here? More keys. It's fine. And you, where are you, by the way? I always forget to answer. I'm like, I'm okay. And I do not ask back. Excuse me. I went the hard mode randomizer. If you finish already, I think it went well. We're playing that, right? Hard mode randomizer, I think. So I have the big key, I got it in the first chest, so I can go straight in the maze. Which is kind of poorly optimized routing. Still optimized routing. I cannot really do more with no hammer. Why did your butt shoot up? Missile. I am not updating ammunition anymore, that's true, but I will update it when I go back to Super Metroid. The issue is that I have no idea where I am with the ammunition. And I got charge beam. So with charge beam, I don't really care about ammunition anymore. A map. Palace of Darkness. Give me a armor, just like yesterday, please. Hopefully. And there is the super missile. That's exactly what I wanted to find. A key? And this has to be a key. No, then my last chest is a key. So my answer is in Ice Palace. Or in the Spike Cave. No, I don't have the armor, it is Ice Palace. The Spike Cave requires the armor and I always forget it. So in Ice Palace, I cannot do everything because I do not have the armor. Yet I can check 4 chests and maybe the big chest. Ice Palace is a dead pendant. Actually, even if I get the armor in Ice Palace, I think I would full clear it. I think I would full clear Ice Palace. Because at this point, the odds of having something on the pedestal are super high. If I find the boots, that will be different. Because the boots will unlock the mirror, the Swamp Palace. Swamp Palace is a lot of items. Why did you not spin? Why did you not spin? Because I am using the wrong key. That happens with keyboard players. You move from one key, then you wonder why it doesn't work. Then you look and you're like, oops, I was dumb the entire time. That happens. Okay, I got the good throw today, finally. A 4.5 for the bomb jump. Maybe I should not do the bomb jump. I have hookshot in Somalia. And I anyway do not want to complete this. I will not do the bomb jump, it's not a good idea. Let's not bomb jump. Bomb jump is useful when you want to full clear the dungeon, and I would like to not do that if possible. Please, game, be nice. Now really having 3 items. Well, I said 3 items, but you need to know something. I know where the mirror is. The mirror is on the lumberjack ledge, which is why I killed again. That also means that the mirror only requires the boots. The boots, which must be somewhere nearby at this point. Because it's a mirror, it's an important item. On the other side, I have no medallion, and that is a little bit scary. Big key. Even I got the big key, it's a good thing I did not bomb jump. Quake! Quake is a required item. Quake is my medallion to enter Misery Mire. Misery Mire can be finished without the armor. I feel like the answer might be in Misery Mire now. Please, don't get stuck like this, I hate when this happens. The hole is trying to pull you in the void, but at the same time... Link is slipping on the ice. He does weird stuff. It's fine. So what do we have in logic here? Still, we have 1 chest. Not in the spike. Can I just hookshot the daughter? Okay, thank you. Those enemies can be annoying. Just go all in the way, you need to kill them all, it's slow. This chest is the last I can check. Nothing, but we note there is only 1 item left in Ice Palace. So it means my answer has to be in Misery Mire. For the fun fact, I did full clear Super Metroid. I will did. At 1 out of 10, I was like, okay, we did 100% Super Metroid. Good game. And I did 0 dungeon of Link to the Past at that point. That was a weird seed. That is still a weird seed, like not having the hammer is really strange. It's not something that's really common. At the same time, I'm happy about it because the armor as go mode is really good. Because the armor locks a lot of locations. So it's so many locations. Give me this fairy, wow. So many fairy and a full magic, wow. Wow. This drop RNG. I got a full refill, magic and magic and life. Anyway, I will lose some of my hearts by getting the spike chest. Unless it is the sanctuary art or something like this. But what are those? So, Metal in my hair. I got my hair of course, but I do not have the boots. As 2 items. I got the big key already, which is cool. But I want to find 2 items. If I get 1, I guess I will go back straight to Vitreous. Because Vitreous could totally have the second one, and I have to kill Vitreous. Since he is a crystal. Did not snipe me? Good. This one shooter is the one shooter that is the most precise in the entire game. So I will check this item. Then I will check the big chest already, given I have the big key. Technically, the big chest and the map chest have a better probability of having items than the fire-locked chest. Why? I don't really know, because I think it's way rarer to have hookshot and boots than a fire source. But statistics say so. A super missile, it's 1 item. The boots! We can get the mirror. And we can go fast now. With the Maya, that's cool. Oops. That's a really good Maya. And I really wish I had my heart blue because red and green for me is terrible. Daltonist facts. Daltonist facts. Skeleton is not in the way, thank you. So here actually, my rerouting by going straight to the big chest paid off. And I do not know why I took the bomb, because I have to touch this first. I do not know why I tend to take items so early. Too early, basically. Please. I have the cape. I got the cape. So I can do a very quick kill on Vitreous. And the silvers. This will be very quick. Actually, it's good. It's really good. Because yesterday I had a very slow seed, and today I have something that looks pretty quick. I need hammer and eater for Gamma on the cape. Ouch. Silver arrows. Bam. Bye, Vitrius. Nice to see you. So I can do Swamp Palace. I can do Tower of Hero. Well, not yet. I will get the mirror now, but I can do those as soon as I save and quit and get the mirror. I guess at this point I should as well check all the mirror log locations before going into Swamp. Because I cannot go to Swamp, I need the hammer. I need to check my hammer log location, my mirror log locations. Unless the hammer is in the first chest of Swamp Palace. That's possible, that can happen. That's garbage, but it's randomizer. Randomizer likes a lot to be garbage. That can happen. So my mirror is here. And I will check my mirror log locations. So we check the graveyard, we check A45, we check Bambos tablets, then we go to Tower of Hera, eat a tablet. And that should be everything I can do with the mirror, so I should find something until there. If I don't find something until there, Swamp Palace first chest. Oops. No, I said the right first. Nope. Bambos tablet is better to route after, please. Bumper Cave, what do you have today? Is the caper required at all? It was not required for Aganim because we had a temple sword for Aganim. A super missile. We found all super missile packs of the seed, I think. If there are 80. I skipped the one at Plasma Beam because I did reset my game. And I did not check the Pegasus rocks. Oops. And there is this one, so we have 70 plus the 2 I escaped. So that's all. I would like to find Plasma though. Because doing this escape with Spazer is always a bit weird. I don't know why, it's a bit weird. Thank you for hitting me right as I exit this. Not cool. Graveyard Ledge. Another one of those annoying locations that can end isolated very easily. Just a blue rupee. Please dash. And now we check the Pegasus rocks, which I locked by just the boots. It would be cool if I could find something like Elf Magic though. Why, it doesn't matter. What I really want is Iron Boost or Plasma Beam. I cannot baby skip, but I have a better chance with Iron Boots, I guess. I could take Purple Chest too. Now I will go after Purple Chest, is really annoying with the boots. I skipped it until now. Why not? Why would I take it now? No reason for it. Once I get the armor, I will do the armor pack at the same time. Actually, I want to keep Bambos for Swamp Palace if possible. I will do Bambos right before Swamp Palace. Yeah, right now I will fly to the World of Era. Ether? Okay, guys. We have armor for Gamut. That is a really good item because it means a lot of things are locked behind the armor, and that therefore it will be really quick because I don't have a lot of things to check anymore. Even if the armor at this point is in the first chest of Swamp Palace, it doesn't matter. It will be super quick. Did I ever check the inside of Spectacle Rock? I will check after the Wall of Horror. And bomb and Ether tablet. And Ether tablet. What is it, Ether? The hammer? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I was a bit loud on this. Okay, so what just happened there? We found Ether, which was the required medallion for Turtle Rock. Medallions is super annoying because they can be pretty much everywhere. That was cool. Then what happened? We found armor immediately after. So with the items I have now, I can full complete Zelda. And given I could kill Mother Brain like 1 hour ago, I can complete both games. Which means we are at 2 hours 39 minutes and about 20 seconds the time at work in game mode. And we have the boots and the red mail, so we're pretty safe. And the silvers. Give me this, it's on the way. So basically now I just have to rush the bosses and finish. And we get the bumper skip. That is, I think, 8 pixel. 8 pixel or 4 pixel. One of the two. I can dash between the hole. Oops, don't do that, Moldorm. While I can dash between the hole and the bumper. Moldorm is that snake thing. We call it Trolltorm very often because, as you see, it can bounce us over. You may think it's funny. Falling is not funny because it's like terrible. So we went to the Palace of Darkness, then a Swamp Palace, then a Turtle Rock, then Games Tower, then finish the game. Plasma Beam will still be nice, but it's not worth to look for it. It's not worth. I guess I could check places like Laser Bridge, but not really a good thing to do. Unless I have to for a key. Oops, I bonked. So I did go to Palace of Darkness area today. Sadly, there was nothing inside here. Nothing at all. And I lost a lot of time death warping with the hammer and the mirror. It's okay. Because now we can just rush to the boss and it will be super fast. Need to hit the switch? First try, nice. I want the green to be up. This is the armor dash. Sadly we got the armor super late, so I could not show it very often. What happens there is that I can use an item at the same moment as I dash. And what it does is that the effect of the item is applied the entire time. It does not work for things that shoot projectiles like Fire Rod, Ice Rod, Bow. Those will just be thrown once. I will not start throwing 10,000 arrows. For the things like Cane of Birna, it can be very funny to dash with them though. Because you have the animation with the cane not spinning yet, and you were invincible. It's really fun to see. The hammer dash is still the coolest though. Can you please bounce when I use my hammer? Like you're meant to do, Turtle. I don't know if my camera is okay because I edit a lot. I hope it is. Well, I will check my preview in the death animation, I guess. This is Elmazor King. He has a big mask. We need to kill it. It's easy. Is my camera okay? A little bit low maybe. Like this should be better. Please get the arrows. I did not want to do that. Do not use your arrows while you are on OBS. Things happen. So now with the Swamp Palace. Swamp Palace is another dungeon that is really quick in Gamad. In Swamp Palace, we don't even need a big key, we can go straight to the boss, which is really cool. That was a bomb, to pop randomly. Hammer dash is a technique that is pretty easy on keyboard compared to players with a controller. Just because it makes sense, it's easier to press two keys at once on a keyboard than on a controller, I guess. So it's really... it gives me an advantage in the end. Yet, many people will say that playing Super Metroid on a controller is masochist. I don't know why. I admit that sometimes the key combinations is super weird. Like, what was it? The Zepscape is super weird with a keyboard. He's above the chest. But it doesn't matter. Of course you are in the way. You were in the way too. I want to do that hammer dash because I want to show it to people because we did not see it in the run. You see, it's really cool, you can crush everything in your way. Bam! It's really cool. We still did not see the shovel or the bug net. We got Spring Ball and Secret Hero though, so we are valid. Those are all memes, I'm talking about memes. To validate your Super Metroid run, you need the Spring Ball. And to validate your Link to the Past run, you have two solutions. The validation chest in Gaines Tower, or the Single Arrow, which today was sold by King Zora. Imagine you want an arrow, you pay 500 rupees for it. Yeah, I was a bit like this, like, did I really buy a single arrow for 500 rupees? Yes. I got robbed. I have 65 max arrows though. Too bad. Cannot do a meme. No luck. I will check the chest here, maybe there's an arrow upgrade. We're early on the estimate. We're super early on the estimate, so... E-Tank and Big Key. That's a trash location for the Big Key, but it doesn't matter. We're in Gammat. Ouch. That is the Hero Blade. We can leave that number of arrows now. It's down. Here is the boss of Swamp Palace. He is named Argus. Every little boy is named Argy for some reason. And look, it's an eye. I'm not ruining this game because it has eyes everywhere and my name is Iris. No. No, really I'm not. I'm not at all. One silver arrow kills everything. Some power bombs. So stay around, chat. Now we complete Turtle Rock and then we play your favorite game. You can guess the big key of Genos Tower. A number between 1 and 22. You can already guess, I'm open to it. But you need to stay until I find it, of course, and that will be after Turtle Rock. Just because I cannot go to Genos Tower before, well, you know, I need a quiz torch to get in Genos Tower. Turtle Rock has a quiz torch, so. Let's run Dead Rocks. I keep telling you, I hate those enemies. They're the worst enemy in both games. Tell nothing the other one. Thank you for being Super Metroid. Those enemies are the worst. You want to run? No, Dead Rock in the way. Pow. This is a hookshot dash. Oops. By using the hookshot on the same frame as I am dashing, I can do some weird super speed dash. But for that I also need to dodge stairs. Basically, use the hookshot and dash at the same time. Dodge stairs or be on stairs already. And you're Sonic. Do we have a Sonic the Hedgehog run in this marathon? I don't remember. I don't remember seeing a Sonic run. First chest is the big key. That is really cool. That means we can skip the vanilla big key chest because it is not the big key and I can steal a key. To beat Turtle Rock, I need to collect chests still because I need the keys that are in the chest. So for example, here I know that at least one of the two chests will have a small key. I know it because otherwise I will not be able to complete the dungeon because there is a key door. Ouch. Plasma beam! That's a really convenient location. Thank you, game. It's pretty much impossible to miss plasma beam. It's great. It was actually impossible to miss it. You would open that chest for a key. Good seed. I like it. So now I really don't need to check more chests. I cannot go faster. Butter sword. I could get butter sword. But but also doesn't save that much time actually. I can just use the Cane of Birna and spam Ganon, and it's good enough. I have 4 bottles, I have 2 red and 2 blue potions. I didn't even feel any, I just got super lucky. Or I have 3 bottles? I have multiple potions anyway. 3 or 4, I don't remember. So that chest in the middle on the lava lake, yes, lava, is the chest that has the vanilla big key. I can just skip it because I stole the small key, and you see to the bottom left that the door leading to the chest is a small key door. So I can just go here, I'm not worried, it's fine. Here what I'm doing is kind of a gamble though. The big chest can have a small key, so there is 1 out of 6 chances that I will be locked. I hope it will not be the case, but it can happen. It's faster to skip it. This is a missile. I have 4 chests on the laser bridge that can have a small key. They can also have the gold sword if I'm lucky, of course. If I have the gold sword, it's actually impossible to be faster. Except by getting good. Except by getting good. You can get good at the game and somehow do the game, you complete the game faster than me. I don't know what is this sorcery like. Get good at the game and finish it faster than other people? Did anyone in the room ever hear of this? There is my small key. I will put all this, just in case I am stupid. If I can, of course. I just wanted some merit on safety. Sure. Sure. That works. With the full magic meter, we got the small weird glitch. Sometimes using the cane while you get a magic refill does not count towards the cane magic use. Why? I don't know. It's just weird. Okay, cool. 2 cycle, classical one. Some people will be able to get 1 cycle with the temporal sword, but those are really good at the game. Pretty quick kill. It's time now. It's time to vote for the JTB key game. A number between 1 and 22 to get the chest that contains the big key of Ganon's Tower. 22 chests in the basement. Big key door at the first floor. Try to guess. Personally, I go with 3 because I always go with 3. The torch, number 3, is item I will always pick. Even if it is a single arrow, I pick the item of the torch. The cats are doing weird things in the background. They're worrying me a bit, but cats doing cat stuff. So this game should end at about 3 hours 20 if I get not 20 but 25 with a big key in chest 1 and maybe 40 with a big key in chest 22. Depends. Small key and the map. So 1 and 2 are dead. Number 3, the compass. Remember when I said I pick everything on the torch? I lied. I did not pick up the compass. Sorry. But yes, I was on my window too. Do not like this. Did not want to pick up the pot. I did it anyway. Number 4 is a piece of earth. Number 5 is 200 rupees. Number 6 is a small key. Number 7 is a full heart. Number 8, double fiber worm. A missile. No, I want the Gain of Somaria. I want the good game. I can sing with the music though. It's really very good music to sing with. Snake. Number 9, a fire snake room. A smokey. Incoming number 10, 11, 12, 13. The randomizer room. Why is it called the randomizer room? Because if you do not play randomizer, this room is useless. It's only, it doesn't even have money. It has bombs and arrows. 2 missile packs and random stuff. Not interesting. Incoming chest of 14, the chest of Bob. I wanted to do the skip, but okay, sure. Take the teleporter. I'm fine, I can show all the DLCs. I have time. By the way, we got the Mimero account. Please. Bob's chest 14 was a bomb upgrade. Also, RIP hero account. I'm sorry. So sorry. It was a little bit clumsy, but pretty okay. 15 vanilla, no. 16 the shovel. 17 a red rupee. This is pretty unlucky. Ouch. Incoming number 18, 19, 20, 21, the compass room. No, I want this. You die. Please. Rupee, 19 high jump boots, 20 something I forgot, and 21 the big key. I got high jump. I do not want to do the baby skip today. I want to save time. if you guessed 21, congratulations! You win our art! Oops. Once I get off script, I am completely lost in this world. That's, I guess, very common for speedrunners, but... Oh, not a mage, nice. It's not random, but it's so difficult to make another damage there that I say it is pretty much random. Because, well, you see the amount of spikes that are there. Thank you, skeleton. Not the best RNG. Correct RNG. Bad RNG. Good RNG. And good RNG, but I failed. It's okay. It's a good RNG, but I failed. That's sad. Oh, I messed up. Oh, that was so close too, but while 3 cycle, it's okay. Or not. I'm sorry. It's just a little bit too early. That can happen sometimes, like... 21! Quick kill, always satisfying. Number 2, do we get it too? No, the spikes ate the hit. Thank you, Spike. I really want to do this with the lamp because I don't have a lot of magic. The 4 was intentional. I'm serious, it was really intentional. Yes. Now down. Messing up this one. It's okay. Don't know why I killed the enemy. Just because I can, I guess. Here we get our 4 wafer worm. It's really cool. And a bug net. I got a shovel too, I never put it under it. Ah. Moldorm. That is what happens when Moldorm is angry. That's what happens when you are not lucky and cannot even swing your sword because Moldorm is inside you. Thank you, Moldorm, for cooperating the 3rd time. The validation chest is some missiles. Of course, validating is not required, just a meme. Hey, you are all valid. The validation chest has validated everything in the public, and everyone in the world. That's a good chest, it validates everything. I don't know if I should say that the merit on data. People could take it badly. One, two. One, two, one. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pretty decent. Especially given I did not get very easy patterns, but that's fine. That's very fine. 330 is about the estimate right now. What do you have to say today, Ganon? Indeed, Ganon, I totally agree. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Am I dead? No. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You need to hit Ganon 12 times for the first and the second phase, and then 1 for every of those intermediate phases, I guess. Oops. The number of warps is random. Shoot your thing. Do we get the dodge glitch? We sure do. For the fun fact, the arrows were the GT missile in Lower Norfair, and I'm not happy about this Ganon location. So the arrows required space jump. They aren't required a space jump. But I forgot where space jump was. It was early. Wow. Good question. You can type G in chat, because we only beat half the game. Save and quit. I reset the game, and as I said earlier, when I reset the game, I am back in Super Metroid first. But I am also back on the ship. Ammunition collection. Pretty good. The tracker was pretty much updated. I have plasma and 3 reserve. So this was a good Ganon kill, so maybe... Oops. Will be more about the 325 line for finishing. Everything depends if I get the Zep skip or not, still. You might say it's easy, everyone does it. Oops. I only know the hardest one, so it's kind of tedious sometimes. Metroid ROMs. Metroid ROM 1. Oops. Metroid ROM 1. 0 out of 10. -10 out of 10. That is terrible ROM. Wow. Wow. Metroid Room 2. Good farming. No super drop. Metroid Room 3. Fancy. Not the fastest. Metroid Room 4. If you mess up this one, you're really bad. Okay, this is correct. No super drop still. Wow. I want to turn off variant gravity to damage myself. I need to be careful, of course, not killing myself. That happened in one of my personal best attempts. But I will try to be safe. Promise. And I can re-enable boss before I do a mistake. This is the Metroid skip by the way. I skipped the Metroid skip, so I don't have to do the skip of the Metroid. So you see, this is actually a very advanced technique. It's not. It's not, by the way. Metroid skip is a really interesting technique to do when you are, like, decent, but not a pro at the game. I did not want to refill missiles. That is a missile refill skip, so it is happening when you are not that good at the game, not bad either. It is just like, why not? And here, we are in Mother Brain's room. Do we get the Zep skip? No, because I made a bad jump. My apologies. Nice, okay, second try. Sorry, Jackson. Is that how you spell it? Welcome! Yeah, speedrunning is submitting for a marathon that is happening in June. Doing my best. 315 is pretty good for a randomizer, for a combo randomizer. This one was kind of interesting. It will be... I feel like this one will be really good. It will be a really good showcase for a marathon. So here is the final boss, Modern Brain. We shoot, we shoot, we shoot. And that's all we do. Oh, we dodge sometimes. I don't really need to dodge with this many attacks, but... Nice catch up this spawn. Here, by removing my Via suit and having 70 tanks, I kind of break the game checks and can stand up. So here I should be crouching here and not move. Yes, I can move and fly here. That causes some glitches like this. Really easy to fix. Kill the fast food. Yeah, I'm not sure why we call this enemy Mother Brain. We should call it... I don't have a good name that is not advertising at the same time. It's cool if you like watching speedruns. Yet I'm almost finished. Which is a bit annoying, but... it's okay. Metroid, thank you. I don't know why the Metroid is sometimes hovering without going anywhere. It scares me, but It's okay. The most important part is not to get touched by the onion rings when doing this. Good. I could have put 1 or 2 more shots. You want my missiles? I still have some missiles. I don't. So that is the second final boss of the game. Yet it is not done yet. Escape time. It's a Metroid game. Oops, I missed my perfect 3 minutes. Today, what is cool is that we have speed, with space jump, with boost, with everything. The escape will be way faster than yesterday. So this should be a better showcase. Planet is gonna explode, yes, sadly. But I must complete Super Metroid Second, because I chose to make Save Kill the Animals the incentive. I could make a save the planet entire of it, actually. I could try to put that, but well. Maybe someone will think about it. I did not say it often enough. This is the run I do to submit to the Power Up with Pride charity marathon that is happening on 7 to 9 June. Oops. Saving the animals is going there. It's not long. Oops. He's blowing up this war. And he's making sure to escape safely. I said safely, lava is rising, little boy. Cool. And now we see if we get a good RNG with the steam or not. We do. And that is all time. So today we got a way better seed, way less awful. Yet we played like Super Metroid then A Link to the Past. That is not really cool, but unfortunate randomizer placement. GG's. Indeed, today the Morph Ball was in Brainstar, followed by the Varia Suit, which was in at Uncle. I got it already. Speed, which was in Kakariko. I got it already. Gravity in Warfare, fine. Space Jump, everything in Super Metroid, fine. We could just complete that game before even doing a single Palace of Zelda. This time is inaccurate, by the way. It only takes Super Metroid into account. Caution to the noise. Credits time. The music is custom, of course. And the credits too. If you can read this, congratulations, because it's too small and fast for me. So many names. So many names. This randomizer is made by Total and a few other contributors. Total is also setting up a multi-world version of this. It's a multi-world. You play different seeds together, and all the seeds are mixed together. I could find a morph ball for a friend, player 2. Player 45 would find my ice rod, etc. Can play by, can be at least, at most, I mean, 128 players, I think. Multi-world is going to be a mess, guaranteed. For the rest, Yeah, actually, that's a good idea now I think about it. Maybe save the planet entirely, sure, that's also be an option in the incentive. And I don't know what I did to Maridia again. I did not even full clear Maridia, so I'm not sure what I did. It's fine. So yes, lead boots, blocking the mirror, early sword I guess, flute. Where was flute? High jump boots, something like that. 10% for everything, including again 21 against Arabiki. There is the torch that has not been accounted. One date, the date warp in Palace of Darkness. Very long date warp. And the final in-game time. Which is obviously broken somewhere. Unless I misread. I will rewatch the VOD. I will submit this run because this run was way better despite the chat not being as active. I regret it. For the rest, the required stuff. My name is Iris. Call me Iris in short, or Iris Isotis, or you can call me Iris. My pronouns are she, her, I guess you detect it by my name. And yes, that's pretty much everything I have to say, I think. How about how this randomizer went? Pretty well. Early speed, late armor, which was okay, but pretty average seed in the end. Pretty average seed. So for the chat and the people in VODs and everything, I thank you a lot for watching, and I see you next time. Bye.